Hi, I'm Ray Coyne. Welcome to the 2004 Stallion Team Interview. The Kings Park Stallions, or the Powerade Stallions as you know them, have played together for 17 seasons. In those 17 seasons, we've conducted over 100 interviews. What you're going to see now is a small clip of those interviews, ranging from 1989 all the way to the past 2003 season. At that time, or at the conclusion of this video, you will then conduct the 2004 interview and add it to the archives. If you want a copy of any of the videos or the 2004 interview, please see me at the conclusion of your night here at the apartment complex. So sit back and relax and enjoy the clips of the past 17 years.
Here at Ray Downey Show, the Ray Coyne Show. Alright, we're here with my three guests. Here comes Chris Coro, representing the pitcher's point of view from the softball team in the summer. Here comes Mike 2, representing the outfield point of view. And here comes Tom DeLuca, the manager of the team. Alright, we're going to start off with Chris Coro, your argument. Now Chris, what do you have to say against Mike 2 about his outfield?
Well, I think 2 is probably one of the worst fielders in history. I mean,
alright, Mike 2, what do you have to say about that?
well, you know, I don't think that's true because right field always had the sun in their eyes.
You are the most disgraced person I see in the outfield. Mr. DeLuca, what do you have to feel in this disgrace of a right fielder?
I feel that Mr. 2 didn't do that bad, considering the conditions of the field, and...
Are you serious?
Yes, I am serious.
The ball
It's
came.
true.
The
You
ball
couldn't
came.
even-
No,
you couldn't see
no,
nothing.
no,
Wait,
I
wait.
couldn't see nothing. Right?
Whoa,
Whoa,
wait, I was
Go ahead,
texting
go ahead,
the
Chris.
backfield.
A ball. If you want to play in a team, you got to be able to get.
I don't want to hear that.
Get out of here, Mr. DeLuca. Hold on, Mr. DeLuca. Point your point of view.
If out in the outfield, it is a tough position. I mean, yes, it is a tough position.
Let
Yes,
Mr. DeLuca talk, or you're gonna be kicked off the show. Hey. Don't.
Listen, he has to judge where the ball's going and be able to find it in the light. I think he did very well for the conditions that he had to play under. Yes.
All right, Mr. Coro, you weren't such a great pitcher, man. You let up so many runs. Mr. 2, hold on.
These are the facts, okay? The team was 4-10. I was 4-5, okay?
Oh yeah, don't give me that.
Yeah.
Mr. 2, what do you have to do about his pitching? Come on, Mr. 2.
I mean, come on, you gotta get a real arm to throw these pitches.
Real arm. And you expect your real arm? Your lefty
Yes,
superior
you gotta
arm?
consider, I made some catches and I didn't make some
You
others.
made some, yeah. If we could go to a videotape, we can see the catch you made with your eyes closed.
Yeah, Mr. 2, you're terrible.
I always have my eyes open.
Always
That's
had your
your
eyes
people.
open. Give me a
You don't know what you're talking about. You're sitting down in the infield.
I know, I got ball.
All right, everybody, hold on.
Yeah, what position?
You get to look at the ball for 30 seconds. I get it 2 seconds at the most.
All right, talk about Mr. 2.
Right.
What? Are you ready? Come on, go. All right, we'll talk about Mr. 2, all right? First at bat, grounds out. You ground out and you make bad fielding.
It was my
Second at bat,
first time.
ground out.
I was precious.
Then you got a single. 1 for 3. That's terrible, Mr. 2. And then
1 for 3 is not bad.
1 for 3 in softball. You should be getting hits all over the place.
Yeah, but the fielding's so easy. It's so easy.
Fielding
Why
easy.
did you screw up?
Yeah, Mr. 2.
What are you talking about? Screw up. How many?
Hold on, guys.
You act
Look
like
at
every
Mr.
play I
DeLuca.
made.
He's the worst disgrace of a manager I ever seen.
Hey. I gotta add to that,
No,
because
wait,
at least I'm not a big
Hold
Knock
on,
TV
Tom.
fan.
Let's see you come back. Go ahead.
At least I'm not a big Knock TV evangelist who goes around picking on people when you just sit here, smoke cigarettes, and don't even go out and play it for your own self and find out how tough it really is.
All right, look at
wait.
single, and a single. 3 for 3 in the first game, man.
And stats show nothing. We didn't see Mr. Coyne out there making any tremendous plays.
second game of
We've seen a couple of errors and a couple of
Second game of the doubleheader?
Yeah.
Mr. Coyne. Single, and a
Can I see that stack book, please? Mr.
That's bull. You
Down.
did not because you
How many of those wrong errors, Mr.
Yes,
Coyne?
1 out. He got thrown out in second. He got
3 in the first game.
He got a single.
All right,
He got thrown out at second again. He got thrown out at second again
He's a
here.
liar.
All
embarrassing.
Hold on. When we come back, we're going to talk about Mr. Coro's point of view on Mr. DeLuca's managing. We'll be back.
Chris Coro. Chris, hi, how you doing?
Alright, how are you?
Not bad. Now listen, we want to ask you a couple of questions about the team. So far, how do you think the team's performance is?
I think defensively we're 100%. Offensively, though, I say we're like 50-75%. We could be scoring a few more runs. We're not.
Are you happy with the defense? Because they're doing real well behind you. Because you are 4-0, and last year at this time you were 2-4. What are your feelings?
Well, I know that we would have, without the defense that we have, a few more runs would have been scored off of me. I know some runs have scored on errors, but I would say overall, though, the defense has helped, my pitching, because I feel that I can let them hit the ball.
Recently, you were on WFAN Sports Radio 66, and you said this comment about Jim Siderer. Convenience there, Todd. Let's go back to regular audio tape. Here you go. WFAN. Think on the rookie Jim Siderer. Now he's back. He's our newest rookie. Now tell me your opinion on him. You're the vet.
If he put his financial problems behind him and concentrate, then go ahead.
Todd, you feel the same way about Jim now he's entering the new season with you guys?
I think he feels that he's a little more financially secure, so I don't think he's going to have any problems with that this year. There's been rumors about his alcoholism. I mean, I don't know if that's true. I'm not that close to the man to know that, but I know that he comes to the field to play and he's 100%, and I'm a big fan of Jim Siders. Okay, let's talk a little about the Stallions' history to begin this interview. You really founded the Stallions. Let's talk about the guys there. Probably get a lawsuit soon.
All right.
Let's talk a little about the Stallions beginning. You really founded the Stallions. We all know about Tom DeLuca and that night. Tell us about a little bit why you took over. Number one draft picks that year, and how the Stallions became a winning organization.
Okay, well, it was 1988, and when Tom took the team, he wanted the team, and I let him have it, and as long as I could be assistant manager. So we agreed on that, and then when we had that dismal season of 4-10, and Tom practically didn't do anything, I decided to take over the team. I changed the name. We had new identity with the Stallions. I got new uniforms. In other words, I changed the whole new face of the team. I got guys like I picked up Robert Hymick, as you know, the third baseman. Dan Lusby, as you know, Dan, the second baseman, who's been leading the team last year in average. And I picked up Mike Cooper. I picked up Lodato. We are a better team. We're a well-disciplined team, and we're going to win a championship this year. And I'm very excited with the team I got.
Todd Rapley. Todd, what do you feel on the veteran Rob Hymick? What was that? What was that?
Good, right? How are you?
All right, Chris. The year is over. The 1991 year is over. As a team, you conceived a record of 42-22. But the downside of that, you received a record in the playoffs of 0-5. Tell me a little about the season. It's up points and down points.
Well, probably the biggest up point of the season is that we came together as a team. We had a lot of less complaints going on about the team, and everybody played their game, and it was basically a full team togetherness. Some down points. Big men didn't come through in the clutch at times. I mean, everybody, had a bad at bat when we needed it, or a bad fielding when we need it. You can't put this season. You cannot put the blame on one specific person. I guess that really goes more to the playoffs than anything because we kind of let ourselves down in the playoffs.
You know.
Hey, this is it. This is the first year of the college season. Right? This is your first year in the this is your first. Keep going, keep rolling. This is your first year in the college league. And how you feel?
We can't do it, man.
Do it.
Hold on, man. Forget it. I gotta.
Hey, Skimpy. Lord Walker.
George, Which tell me the story how you first came to Stein.
Well, it was back in '89. Huh? All right.
Take two.
I got drafted back in '89, and this tall kid came into Martino's one day, asked me to play. Actually, we were scrimmaging before that. Martino's against Ben Franklin. Intense, heated games. But Ben Franklin Stallions came out winning on top. And then we made a pact, and two Martino guys went on the Stallions. Johnny O, a.k.a. Webster, and me. And we started playing and practicing. First year on the Stallions, horrible year for me. Didn't do too well. And the second year, did a little better. And just kept going from there.
So explain to me your relationship with John Money.
It's my little pal. He's my little mafia friend. We go back a long way, back to Little Italy. And he gets me anything I need, helps me out, hooks me up on when I'm low on funds for the Stallion, what did I say, Stallion sign-ups. But got a close relationship, a good bond, and we do good together.
And we're here in 1993. There is the man Chris Coyle right there, who you saw getting thrown out there. And you know, this is an interview of representing the old generation of the Stallions. There's Chris Coyle, and here's the new guy with the new jersey, new guy, Dave Messino. So, fellas, how you doing?
All right, how you doing, man?
Chris, we'll start with you. You know, you have been here since 1988. Why don't you tell us a little bit about the Knights of '88? There's an old jersey of the Knights. Why don't you tell us a little about the Knights, and then, start us with the beginning here, since you're the beginning.
Well, it started off just by a phone call from Red. He said he was down at the Smithtown office for a reason I can't quite remember. So he was down there with Tom DeLuca, and he said he wanted to get a softball team together.
Chris, explain the early years. How was it back then? How was it, would you say they were better years than now, or would you say they were years to remember, or how would you explain the beginning?
Well,
BC, before Christ.
Playing wise, they weren't too good years to remember, especially our first year. But we came together as a team. You know, we learned who were going to be future Stallions and who were just 1 year players. And over the years, it's helped us make decisions and showed us a good time with each other.
Why the jersey change, Chris?
Number one, we thought it looked better. Number two, we thought we needed to change from the game that you just saw on the tape. We wanted to get away from that game, so we thought we needed to change, and it looks like it may have worked.
Okay, bring in the big man, Dave Messino. And Dave, how you doing today?
All right, how you doing, Ray?
Dave, how do you feel about the new look Stallions? You brought in, and ever since then, people said that it's been a turning point for the Stallions. They've won straight championships. How do you feel about the new team? How do you feel about coming in?
I feel great. I remember when Chris asked me to play. He asked me to play one time. I said I couldn't make it. Another time I was obligated to a different team. And the third time I finally came down to play with you guys, and you stuck me in. And I think I won you guys over, and I'm just...
Ray, you have a lot of decisions to make this year. What to do with Veteran Todd Rapley, what to do with Anthony Corella. So let's talk a little bit about that first of all. What helped you make your decision? Did Chris play any role in that decision, or Mike Cooper?
No, a lot of decisions I make is mostly a team decision. Todd had some problems last year with us, and I think Todd deserved a little kick in the ass, and that's exactly exactly what we did to him, and I think it's helped him out a lot. And you look at his average right now, he's batting one of the highest in the team, and he's been doing what's been asked of him. As far as Anthony, was more of a decision I had to make as far as putting the best fielders in the team. And that's what I did. I put the best fielders in the field, and Anthony's best spot was the catch. He was told this before the season started. He was told if he wanted to, he could look for other teams and join with them. But he chose to stay, and I lived up to my bargain. He was the catcher, and he's not too happy about it. There's nothing I can do about it.
Well, let me ask you, as a manager, you've been manager for a while now. When people second guess you, people talk about you behind your back and question you, does it hurt? Does it take a toll on you emotionally?
It does. Sometimes it does. A lot of managing things that I've done this year has taken a toll. That's why I'm stepping down.
Chris Coro, pitcher Rob Hymick, and battery catcher Michael Cooper. First, we're going to start off with the pitcher and assistant manager of the Stallions, Chris Coro. Chris, how you doing today?
All right, how you doing?
Pretty good. Chris, so it's 1997. It's a new year. What's going on this year?
We're taking a whole series route this year. We're gonna go all out this year. It's gonna be a little different than normal. We're designating power to only a few instead of to the many, and we're being sponsored this year, which is a big thing for us. Actually being sponsored with a decent amount of money, and we're looking forward to actually getting our name recognized by more than Smithtown, and trying to get us recognized by the nation instead.
Okay, now we move over to the pitcher Rob Hymick. Rob, what do you feel about the new additions of Mike DeCero and Joe Karpowitz?
Joe Kopowitz is a solid arm in the outfield. Good character to have around. Decent amount of power. Mike DeCero, he's a comedian, but when it comes to playing ball, he's very serious. I think he'll add maybe a good 5 to 10 home runs.
Coop, you've gone from second baseman to catcher in 1 year. What does that do for a young man such as yourself?
Well, I'm very happy about the move. It'll give me the opportunity to concentrate solely on offense, and I won't have to worry about defense, which has been a problem for me in the past.
Alright, we're here with Chris Coro,
Chris Gyro.
Michael Cooper,
24 now.
Gyro.
Dave Messina, Rob Hymick, Mike Walker for the first time, and Keith, I can't get a date. You, right?
Keith and Dave can't get a date.
Alright, I got that.
Yeah, hit a home run last night.
Here with Michael Edward Cooper.
Cool, cheer up. It's going to look better in the morning.
Mike, you have been recently telling people that you're not going to be, your role will be, you're shorting your role on the team this year. Is that true?
Yes.
Do you want to expand on that?
What school is it? I'm not.
So, Mike, what is it? What are you not going to be missing?
What's up?
What are you going to be missing? What are you not going to be playing? What are you going to be playing? What's up? Explain yourself.
I don't know. We'll see it as we go along. We'll play it by ear.
All right. What about Mike Heinz? You going to miss Mike Heinz this year, Coop?
Yeah, Heinz is a nice guy. I'm gonna miss him a lot.
Rob, how you doing today? All right, Rick. Rob, you find yourself in Disney World on Saturday. You'll be participating in the St. Augustine tournament. What are you feeling about that, Rob?
I'm glad I'm here at Disney World. It's the first time I've been here. For the tournament, I feel we'll do very well. We have a pretty good team coming down. We have a lot of veterans mixed in with a little youth. We should have a very interesting weekend.
Rob, you've become a free agent at the end of the year. Do you have any, you've been courted by the Titans. Any word on that? Where are you going at the end of the year?
End of the year, I'm just going to take some time off, think about it, heal up, weigh my offers, see what options I get, go for more money and better deal for myself.
All right, as you see the cast behind us, Rob and I will spend the day in Walt Disney World. Rob, it's before the tournament, but before you participate in the tournament, where are you going?
I'm going to Disneyland.
All right.
I'm going to Disney World.
So we're in Disney World now with pitcher Rob Hymick and first baseman Ray Coyne.
And what's your back, Keith?
And, Keith Ewell's our cameraman. And goodbye from Disney World.
Disney World.
I think I'm just going to take the off season to think about it, and I'll see how I feel. Next year's training camp for a big decision.
What are you going to do about the fall league on Sunday morning?
I'll play it through.
You're going to play it through?
What's going to be your attitude towards this? Try my hardest, and hopefully I'll be able to turn things around for this horrible show.
But if you can't, you blame the team for not resigning.
No, I can't. I won't blame them.
That's
I gotta carry my weight, and I just haven't done it.
Yeah, but you realize that's a hell of a lot of weight.
We're live with James Majera from the Stallions catcher. James, it's a new year. Just went to Bridgeport, Connecticut, and same old story, 1 and 2. James, what's the thoughts and feelings on the team?
Well, it's the same old story. We usually don't go 1 and 2. We usually put up a better showing than that. I don't know. I think we have a better lineup this year than we did past. But
What do you think contributed to the losses, James? What do you think was the main factor in the losses, 1 and 2?
physically, it was a lack of hitting throughout the team. We only had 2 guys on the entire team, that batted over 500. You can't have that. We had 380 batting average. You just need a higher batting average. And we made a lot of errors. Our infield was shaky.
So you think James, your thoughts and feelings before the tournament?
A little nervous. You got free Powerade here or what?
Yeah. Pat, your first away tournament, how do you feel?
Feel good.
Yeah?
Feeling alright. Like that hat, right?
I like it. Bobby
Free
McCaldy?
Powerade, this is what I'm here for.
Back in the saddle, Bobby McCaldy?
Ray likes me today, I'm in full uniform. Borrowed pants, of course.
Like it, Sarah, how was your night last night? I'm sure you like Vernon very well now.
Vernon's a great place.
Yeah, the best of both worlds, it looks like.
Now she left, so
So you got to hang out
night
the
with
guys.
the boys.
Boy, you're moving into shortstop this weekend.
Yeah, taking over today. I don't know what's gonna go on. Shortstop.
It's not worth it.
See the ball zag comes over the bat.
Got a pretty good shot, pretty good team this weekend.
I like your hat, Cooper.
Where am I this weekend?
It's the same thing.
Chris, welcome opening day 2002 of the Night League. Hey, you feel, what do you think about Puss's comments?
I think Puss is nuts. No, he's right. He's right. The showing is horrible. Opening day, we should have everybody here. I mean, a couple people we knew ahead of time, and that's fine. A couple people have things that come up, but it's disheartening for the rest of the team to come down opening day against one of our rivals and have less than a full team down there.
What's your prediction for this year, Chris? 36 game season.
We're gonna be in the run. I don't think we're gonna dominate. I don't think we're gonna get killed. It's a tight division. 7 strong teams, and we're gonna be right in the mix of it.
What's your record prediction?
I have a 36 game season. say 21 and 15.
James, your prediction this year?
Everything's what? 36. 36?
What place do you think will come in first?
This year, I think we'll come in. I think we're going to come in third again.
Feeling today?
All right. It's all right. See you after my first at bat.
This is your first game action.
Yeah.
There's Mike Casara.
What's it on me? Because I've been to one game.
He's going to bat last today because he misses a game last week.
Quit.
And Vinny, bag of donuts.
Yo.
That's not your best position, Vinny.
What was I not supposed to wear this hat?
No, wait till the tournament. You can wear it. Vinny wore it. So did James. Michael Edward Cooper. Mike, how you feeling today?
Pretty good, right?
Looking good for practice. Chris Coro, still wearing orange. This is not the same day as the other first practice, but Chris is still wearing orange. George H. Laosakis, who's one of the best poker players in the.
What happened last night? Who won?
See the double race, their uniform?
Who was?